Crystal meth jokes, dirty jokes. Q. How many meth users does it take to change a light bulb? A. 4. 1 to hold the light bulb and 3 to smoke until the room spins. Q. Why did a woman include a bag of meth with her ATM transaction? A. She thought it would speed up her deposit. Q. Did you hear about the duck with a drug problem? A. He was a quackhead. Q. What do you call it when you spill meth into your cake mix? A. Baking bad. Q. How do you know your favorite children's book author is hooked on meth? A. His newest book is entitled The Little Engine That Could. The Miracles of Crystal Meth. Q. How do you know your son or daughter is a meth fiend? A. They keep saying fuck dude, gimme some damn crystal meth. Q. Why shouldn't the police arrest the manager of a Sonic fast food joint in Cape Girardeau, Missouri for cooking meth in the restaurant? A. Because it was the healthiest item on the menu. Q. How do you know Andre Agassi used crystal meth regularly in the 1990s? A. It explains his hair, clothes, and makeup. Q. What do you call a dictionary using meth? A. A dictionary. Q. Why shouldn't NASCAR driver Jeremy Mayfield be worried about getting kicked off the circuit for using crystal meth? A. He now is the frontrunner to star in the sequel to Speed Racer. Q. Why couldn't actor Ryan O'Neal stop using meth? A. He constantly needs a pick-me-up and scratching at imaginary bugs on his skin is a bonus. Q. Why shouldn't Sarah Palin be President of the United States? A. Because Wasilla is the crystal meth capital of Alaska. Q. How do you know that you're in the deep south of USA? A. You get caught with cocaine and the police charge you for possession of fancy meth. Q. What was the original name of the TV pilot for Ty Pennington's Extreme Makeover, Home Edition? A. Crystal meth makeovers. How else do you think we build entire homes in a week? Q. Why did Full House star Jodie Sweetin start using crystal meth? A. Because Dave Coulier stopped telling her to cut it out. Q. Did you hear about the junkie that was addicted to brake fluid and crystal meth? A. He said he could stop anytime. Q. What's the best thing about being a meth addict? A. Only one sleep till Christmas. Q. What is the worst thing about having snorted way too much meth? A. You have to hold the jet when you take a leak. Q. What can tourists do on a $65 tour of gang turf in Los Angeles? A. Purchase a postcard, t-shirt, and some crystal meth. Q. Where did Reverend Ted Haggard find God? A. Under a bag full of crystal meth. Statement: Alabama recently ranked number 2 in the BCS polls. Punchline: the only polls that rank the state higher are for competitive eating and crystal meth. Q. What do you have in a room full of tweakers? A. A complete set of teeth. Q. How can you pick out the tweaker in the grocery store? A. He is the one with his cart flipped upside down fixing the wheels. Q. What's the difference between a crackhead and a tweaker? A. The crackhead will steal your shit and bounce, the tweaker will steal your shit and then help you look for it. Q. Why do crank users like to do it doggy style? A. So they can both look out the window at the same time. It's not peer pressure, it's just your turn. If a church starts dealing drugs, are they crystal Methodists? What if Instagram instantly gave you a gram? So this guy is on speed, which makes him feel really horny, so he walks into a whorehouse to get himself a good FK. On the inside he remembers that he's a bit short on cash, so he says to the mistress, "Listen, I only have $5, can you help me out?" The lady says, "Sure, go up the stairs and go in the door on the right." The guy goes up the stairs and in through the door. He sees a chicken sitting on a table. He is a little disappointed, but the speed is kicking in, so he figures, "Oh well, you get what you pay for, and he screws that chicken to near death. There are feathers flying everywhere. So the next day the guy is still a bit high and decides to go back to the whorehouse. He says to the madam, "Listen lady, I've only got $2 today. Can you do anything at all for me?" "Sure," says the madam. "Go up the stairs and in the door on the left." This time, the guy goes in through the door on the left and finds a bunch of guys staring through a two-way mirror at two beautiful lesbians having sex. "This is fantastic. Only $2 for this," the guy says to one of the other men. The other man says, "Yes, but you should have been here yesterday, there was guy in there fucking a chicken."